BS Shadow right here. I like how Helaena becomes more coherent the closer she gets to the end. It makes sense because there are fewer things left in the future. Interesting.
I mean,
Didn't think of it that
maybe
way.
it just had Helena been consistently coherent. I would say like starting at the Aemond pressuring her to ride / Damon prophecy scene. And if she were like coherent from then on, I would have said that. But she's kind of like pick the
In and
fucking
out.
episode, pick the episode, pick the scene. Sometimes
Our
she's
friend
like,
Manban
yeah.
Our friend Man here say, is Allison going to end up staying in Harrenhal and watch the Aemon Damon battle? Her plot is already fanfic at this point, so I'll watch the son fight to death. Because she has to be back in time to see Helena's funeral. She has to be back in time and have that argument with Rhaenyra. She has to be back in time. Because there is a scene in the trailer where there's a coffin leaving
Yeah.
King's Landing and Alan is leading it. So it's
Yeah.
either Corlys who dies and that's his funeral procession, or it's Helaena.
I can't possibly see them killing Corlys. Like, what?
Um,
I just can't. Like, that's such a departure. I mean, granted, there's huge departures. Like John Roxton, like no longer being a rapist, murderer, horrible dude, and instead is a ninja.
I sent you a don't worry, it's not a Corlys dies spoiler, guys. Don't
Right,
worry.
right,
But I
right.
sent you
Yeah, it's odd. I mean, I guess they're giving him stuff to do too, but they've promoted him to being like the fourth main character of the story, Corlys. Um, but yeah, they gotta give Allison something to do. Like it's amazing. It's amazing. Like when you look back, you're like, we need to adapt this. But I mean, it's like we're Forrest Gumping like Allison in the story, like just shoving her in all of these historical scenes, and Allison is there.
Oh god, I hate that so much. Ninja John Roxton. That's what I was saying. Like John Roxton had to bring up the map. He had to carefully jetpack from Tumbleton over King's Landing, where
I
majority of the
know.
forces are, to the coast of the Crownlands, where Corlys was hanging Bravosi, or I'm sorry, Triarchy forces. That was some careful fucking
Right?
planning
How did
right
he
there to
know
get around
exactly where he was? Like, you think Tumbleton all the way over, like somewhere? Because right, like because they were landing everywhere, right? From I imagine, like, but it would be up closer to Rook's Rest, right? Because the battle of the Gullet is around Driftmark, Dragonstone, so they would be landing around Rook's Rest.
Bring
But
me
I get
closer. Bring zoom in on this more if you can.
sure. Okay, so we got Tumbleton, and then yeah, the
Let's say he is like, let's say he is
Duskendale.
right up. Yeah, he's like right between Duskendale and Rook's Rest. This fucking guy John Roxton had to somehow go around King's Landing
Yeah,
and
you're
kidnap
right.
this fucking guy.
Yeah,
Like, come on. Come on, get the fuck out of here.
they could have used anybody else, but they're like, well, we've got John Roxton, so we've got to fucking use the motherfucker. Like, why?
That is bowl cut.
Oh my god, that's that's
Um,
hilarious.
can we? So in my episode six
I mean, time and
tease,
distance doesn't matter, but apparently it fucking matters because it's a fortnight until Oscar and Roddy are gonna make it to Tumbleton, and that's fucking taken forever. Considering those motherfuckers can go from Harrenhal to the Red Fork and back in 2 fucking days, like to the Red Fork, back to the Lake Shore, like, and now we're just gonna fucking wander the fucking Riverlands for 2 weeks. By the way,
Julia Van Horn,
I
Carmine
do
asking
think
for the
like
map. Yeah,
what I
hard
do
times.
think that like having a bunch of dudes lie on the ground there is a pretty bad strategy. Like it's like Saw. You're gonna see the fucking moving. No one's not gonna fucking move. I not to bring up. I know people got angry about too much Odyssey talk last week, but
Oh Jesus.
um anyway, a lot of people talk about like, oh, could the Battle of Troy actually happen, and could the Trojan horse actually happen? And here's the thing: is they've done some tests where they, can you build a horse that's fast? Sure, it depends on the size and all this, but like the thing that is the most fantastical about the entire Trojan horse story is not that they built a horse really fast and they wheeled it in, or that the fact that the people were trusting and brought it into the city, but to have men stay quiet inside a horse for several hours and not say any words and not make a noise is pretty much impossible. Like it's human beings being bored and social creatures. Like you can tell them like, don't talk. Oh my God, don't talk. And no matter what you say to people, after like 4 hours, they're like whispering to each other and talking, because it's just like, it is impossible. Like the boredom is so much misery. They're just like, what's going on, dude? And then all of a sudden it's like they've heard them and boom, like.
So Preston hasn't seen the Odyssey yet. I've seen some bits and pieces here. You're not wrong, because while they're inside the Trojan horse, you have a monologue from Menelaus who said all these, I think it was Menelaus or Odysseus who says all these men here, shitting on top of each other, vomiting, coughing. You're right. Like people would be like, why does the inside of the Trojan horse smell like shit?
There's clearly noise going on the inside there. Like, like clearly, yeah, it's ridiculous. But
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, the man, this let me think of some other scenes. Okay. What do you think about the big reveal that the quilt at the beginning of the show is Helena's?
That I'm not gonna lie, that's fucking cool. I like that. I'm not gonna lie, that's fun.
But people got really excited about like people making it to the Citadel and it being like and finding out that the map is like actually the Citadel thing. And they're like, oh my God, we've been like looking at the Citadel map the entire time.
I gotta call you out. I gotta call you out on something. You were wrong. That is the Blackfire sigil. If it is Helena's quilt and she is seeing the future and she knows the Blackfire bullshit is coming, it makes perfect sense that like the Blackfire sigil being at the very end before the title comes up makes perfect sense. So if it is her quilt, which it is, then you thought it was Condal making the mistake.
You think her visions are somehow immune to shitty writing? What are you fucking talking about? Her fucking making mistakes? What are you fucking talking about?
We've established that she could see the future.
You're begging the question of whether or not her her visions must be perfect. So like, no.
I'm just saying, if she saw like the Blackfire Rebellion coming, of course she's gonna put down the Black Dragon, and of course that's good. There's no way Condal fucked up. Someone. It's
70 fucking years later. It just wouldn't fit in the right place.
Someone here said, of course Condal read the book. How else would he know which parts to butcher? Yeah, absolutely. He read the books. Absolutely. That's perfect. Absolutely.